Welcome gamers, welcome to another playthrough of Burgle Bros 2, and we are at heist number 5, Gravity Boots. Okay, this time we're stealing some experimental tech, gravity boots. As soon as one of us puts them on, things will get weird. We'll need to find our way to the roof, but whoever is wearing the boots will be going for a ride. And strangely, the boots seem to affect the bouncers as well. Wild. Okay, let's see what this holds for us. I'm playing with Hawk and Juicer. And as usual, everything is already set up, fully random. First floor and second floor, here are our entrances. And we are at suspicion level 8, which means I removed randomly 2 cards from both bouncer decks. So, we need to be even faster than the last times. Let's start. Hawk starts and she'll start here. She'll enter the casino here, and that's the owner's office. Happy to find it that early, not happy that it is in this dead end. So, let's keep going. First action, I want to prep a gear. Hawk's gear special offer. Place a crowd token on any tile with an even number. The crowd token has the same effect as a crowd chip. It looks like this. So, one option for a crowd token. Our second action is peeking here. The drunk. Monorail. Wow, all the good stuff. Third action is moving here. And fourth action. This could be bad. Fourth action, she'll peek here. Another drunk. And a pool. That's fine. Bouncer moves 1, 2. New destination is up here. And 3. Okay. Juicer. Initially she wanted to enter here. But that's not a good idea anymore when the bouncer moves here. Guess she needs to enter here? Wow. And she'll go 1, 2, a pool event. Trade shifts. Take 2 cards from the patrol deck that has more cards. Without looking at them, put them at the bottom of the other patrol deck. So actually that's patrol deck from second floor. And I put 2 on the bottom of the other patrol deck. Okay. That's a pool event. That's 1, 2. She'll peek here. We have the pit boss. If you have less than 4 heat, make a commotion. Ooh. How should we get out of this? And let's see, for the fourth action, she wants to prep a gear. What could help us here? Okay, got something. I want to prep bingo. Change the destination of a bouncer to a tile in the same row or column as his current destination. That could help when we trigger a commotion here. Now he moves 1, 2, 3. Okay, back to Hawk. She goes 1, 2, triggers a commotion. Bouncer will be here. Yeah, we need to find a way out of here. On the other hand, I could prep sliding door, which allows me to take a wall and place it somewhere else. Like I could remove this wall and place it anywhere else, which could help like getting out of here. Do I need it on this second floor? Now let's see if we can make it without the sliding door. So her first action is here, pool event. Pool prank. Take one random discarded patrol card from the first floor. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. This one. Set the destination of each bouncer to the tile on this floor. It's already there, and the destination on each floor goes there. Then return the card to the discard pile. Okay, not much happening. Then she goes, oh man, it'll be so hard to get out of there. She could just run. Okay, anyway, second action is go here. She has less than 4 each, so she triggers a commotion. And now he'll move like this. Let's see if we can rush out of there. So she moves into this room, and there is a mole, and the room is a lounge. That's okay, and that's her third action. And we have a lounge event. Chatterbox. The bouncer on his floor jumps to his destination. And we need to draw a new destination, which is, oh come on, here. Wow, looks like the hog needs to move out of the way here. I'd say that's the only choice she has. So fourth action, she'll move into this room, and we have a prima donna, does nothing. And please don't be a room that trigger a commotion. Surveillance. Fine. Whew, that was risky and lucky, but worth it. Now, the bouncer moves 1, 2, and his new destination is, wow, up there. That's cool. Problem is that the juicer needs to get out of here too. And if she moves here, the bouncer will move here, because she'll trigger a commotion. Oh, come on. Can she prep a gear? No, she cannot prep a gear that's useful for her. So my only hope is after her turn, it's 1, 2, 3, bouncer is here. After Hawk's turn, bouncer is back here. Okay, I guess she needs to wait. So juicer does nothing except for prepping another gear, which is fainting. The current player ends their turn. The bouncer on the same floor jumps to the tile with the current player, giving no heed to any players there. This bouncer skips his turn. Let's see when we need this. Bouncer moves 1, 2, 3, and we are back to Hawk. And she can just continue exploring. How about, well, here, she's peeking at this room. It's the buffet. She'll move into the buffet and add 1 cube. On a third cube on the buffet, we trigger a commotion. Then, should I go here? I don't want to have a prima donna pulling me there, so I guess I'll peek here. That's action number 3, the magic show. Ooh, the magic show is a good way to get back to the owner's office because it lets us move through walls. And for her fourth action, she'll move into the magic show. The bouncer moves 1. New destination is here, 2, 3. Okay. Now the juicer needs to rush out of this area here. She will move here. She has less than 4 heat. She triggers a commotion. She moves here into the lounge, and our lounge event is espresso bar. The bouncer on this floor immediately moves 2 spaces. I do not like that. I guess in this case I will use bingo once to change the destination of a bouncer to a tile. Oh, wait a second, in the same row or column. This is useless. This is useless. Well, that's too bad because I don't have any gear to prevent this. I can only place a crowd chip on an even number tile, and this is a 3. I can replace the destination marker within the same row or column. Even if I put it here, the bouncer would move this way. So, ouch! Oh, that hurts. Okay, so the bouncer moves 1, 2, and she gains 2 heat. That's a bad start. Maybe I should have removed the wall anyway. That was her second action. Wow, this whole area is terrible. She has 2 actions. She'll peek here. Oh, and that's a table games, and I do not want to make a bad roll here. That would trigger a commotion, so I guess she needs to hide here. And let's hope the bouncer does not... Okay, that's her 4th action. I want to... I want to play this safe, I guess. I'm gonna change his destination to a tile in the same row or column. So I'm sending him back to the owner's office at the end of the corridor, and he goes 1, 2, 3. Not happy about how this starts. Back to Hawk. Hawk moves here, adds another cube. She'll peek here. We have another mole. And the crow's nest. Well, then she can move here. That's her 3rd action. And I do not want to reveal an undercover, so I guess she could prep Mirage. Swap any face-up tile that has no players on it with any face-down tile on the same floor. That would be interesting, maybe to swap the owner's office somewhere where it just is more in the center. Because getting there is really difficult. Back here or through the buffet and the magic show. But we need to do that before we reveal all rooms. Okay, let's keep it in mind. Now the bouncer moves 1. His new destination is here. 2. And his new destination is here. I hate when he does that. It's just like burning through all the cards. His new destination is here. Wow, that's bad. We need to find the escalator. It'll be really difficult to get to this mole and activate him. So Juicer does not want to move through the buffet, obviously. On the other hand, a buffet would trigger a commotion and the bouncer would move 1, 2, 3. But then we have no idea about his new destination. Now let's play it safe or safer. First action, she'll move here, a lounge event. Thirsty! The bouncer sets his destination to the current player's tile. It is already. Second action is moving into the table games. We need to roll. And that's a 4. 4 is a commotion. That was 2 actions. And then third action, peek. Fourth action, move and hide in the crow's nest. Feels like a rough start. The bouncer moves 1, 2. His new destination is up here, 3. Hawk will peek here. A prima donna pulls her into the room, and the room is the escalator. Okay. That's really helpful. We were rushing through this deck so fast, so I guess she'll immediately switch floors. On the other hand, she should still explore these two rooms. Yeah, I think she should do that. That was her first action. The second action is peek at this room, revolving doors. Third action is moving here. And for her fourth action, she'll prep the sliding door where we can replace a wall. Bouncer moves 1. Each adjacent player gains 1 heat. There is no adjacent player. And his new destination is here. 2, 3. That's kind of bad for the juicer. Okay, she will peek here. A drunk. And a drunk on the front desk. Okay, let's try this. Let's try bingo. The second bingo. Change the destination of the bouncer to a tile in the same row or column. And that's both uses of bingo, and this is an action. Give the next player an extra action. And still she needs to wait till the bouncer is out of the way. So the bouncer will move. Oh wait, she will prep her third gear. Adrenaline. Set the current player's heat to 5. The current player gains 3 extra actions this turn. I never used this to great effect. Let's see. The bouncer moves 1, 2, 3. Now, new destination is here. Hawk peeks at this room, a crowd, and cashier cages. So nothing important anymore here. She goes 2 and then, well, up here, and let's just hope it's not the saleswoman. So third action, she move up here and we have a mole. Okay, that's fine. And the room is the count room. Mole. While here you cannot peek. If you end your turn here, make a commotion. So I guess my fourth action, for my fourth action, I'm gonna move right into this room. And that's the surveillance. Okay, this worked out well. The bouncer on this floor moves 1, 2, 3. And we are back to Hawk. Now Hawk's job is to activate this mole and then get back to the owner's office by the time Hawk hopefully has found the safe. Not sure. Or maybe help her with the safe. So Juicer moves for her first action here, and it's time to roll a 7 or 11. Or not. Triggers a commotion. 1, 2, 3. Second action is peek a lounge. Third action is move into the lounge, and we have happy hour. Set every face-up buffet, surveillance, and cashier cages to have 2 cubes. So cashier cages 2. And surveillance 2, that's bad. And we have another surveillance up here, and I guess that's all. And then she uses her last action to move here. And the bouncer moves 1, 2, new destination is up there, 3. She might need to switch floors because we only have 4 cards left here. Hawk. She moves here. She spends 2 action on the mole and places the first safe die here. Now she cannot end her turn here. She could either move back to the surveillance or blindly in this room. If this triggers a commotion, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's fine. So she'll move here. Magic show. Cool. And the bouncer moves 1, 2. New destination is where he just came from. 3. Great. Now the hawk does exactly what she came here for. She spends 2 action on the mole to add another save die. Man, the buffet here is terrible. She go 3, but she'll stay down here for now because she doesn't want to end her turn in the count room. Bouncer moves 1, 2, 3, and we are back to a hawk. She's having a good time here so far. She'll peek at this room. Slots. Make a commotion unless a teammate is in the same row or column. So commotion it is. Second action, commotion. He'll move this way. 2. For the third action, she will... Wow, should we just blindly move? No, for her third action, she'll peek here, crowd, in another count room. And then for the fourth action, she retreats back to the magic show. And the bouncer moves 1, 2. New destination is up here. So 3. That's okay. Okay, let's bring Juicer up. Juicer, we go 1. You cannot peek here. 2. And I'm thinking of 1, 2, 3. Haha, 3. She does not trigger a commotion. And let's speed this up. She'll move into this room. If you have less than 3 heat, gain 1 heat. She has 2 heat, now she has 3 heat. And the bouncer moves 1, new destination, 2, 3, that's okay. And his new destination is down here. Back to Hawk. He will move in this direction. So she could go 1, 2, peek, and hopefully move in there. If not, she'll trigger a commotion, but she'd be safe in the crowd. Or she could move down here, but that's where the bouncer is going to. Okay, we'll go 1, 2. Oh, she cannot peek. She cannot peek from the count room. So 3, moving into this room, we have a mole, that's cool, and a pool. And the pool event is go for a swim. Draw and discard a patrol card from either deck. The bouncer on that floor jumps to the tile shown. Oh boy, I'm going to choose this deck, and he jumps to here. Which is bad. Let's first use her fourth action to peek at this. This could be an undercover. This would be helpful. Ha! Undercover! Amazing! Which means the bouncer will move here. Wow, and another slots. The slots are in terrible position. Anyway, that's her turn, and the bouncer moves 1, 2, 3. Whew! That's more luck than anything else. The juicer, on the one hand, she needs to... Well, first of all, because it really doesn't hurt. she'll peek here for one action. Another buffet. 2, 3, 4. I'm doing this mainly because of the slots. So 2, 3, 4. And we have a pool event. Pool event is swap heat with the next player. So Juicer has 0 heat and Hawk has 3 now. And the bouncer moves 1. Oops, down here. 2, 3. That's okay. Now we're back to Hawk. Hawk uses 2 action on the mole. We have our 3rd safe die. So we just need to find a safe and a way to bring down one of the players. The monorail could help here. 3rd action for Hawk is move here. 4th action is peek. Monorail! Yeah, I just realized the bouncer is on the monorail down here, so might not be the best idea. Man. Okay, bouncer moves 1, 2, new destination is here, 3. Looks like we need to find the escalator down. I mean, I can place a crowd token here. It's an even number tile. But even if I go down and then in here, it's also the bouncer's target. Oh boy. So someone needs to get down, redirect the bouncer, and then go to the owner's office. Okay. Now it's Juice's turn, and we just keep exploring. She'll move into the slots room, peek here, drunk. Moves here, 3rd action, adds a cube. And I'm not sure. I do not want to peek here. Bouncer moves 1, 2, 3. Back to Hawk. Hawk moves here, adds another cube. Peeks here. Undercover, that's okay, interesting. Undercover means the bouncer will move to this room. Well, unfortunately, that's all she can do at this point. Still don't want to waste my sliding door card. I could just slide the door somewhere else and continue here. On the other hand, we need to speed up because there are also only 4 cards here. Okay, bouncer moves 1, 2, 3. His new destination is this room. Well, Juicer, if you have less than 4 heat, make a commotion. Guess she needs to do that. She tries to move here. She needs to roll a die. On a 1, she cannot move. That's a 2. Woo! She triggers a commotion. Marker's already here, but bouncer moves. That's her 1st action. 2nd action is peek here. Prima Donna pulls her into the escalator tile. Ooh, 2nd action. 3rd. 1, 2. Man, this stupid bouncer. I mean, this is her chance to get down, right? She moves here. Triggers a pool event. The bouncer goes 1, 2, and probably, most likely, 3. If she goes here, she'll trigger a commotion. But that's an even number tile. We can use the special offer gear. It's dangerous anyway to stay here. So, wow. Okay, let's not Oh, I'm scared. So action number 3, she'll go down to the pool. Lifeguard tip. The bouncer on the current player's floor jumps to any tile adjacent to the current player. That's interesting. Now, if I move him here, he'd still move up there and get me. If I move him here, he's already here. That's the only 2 tiles I have. I'll keep him here. For my 4th action, I'm going to move here, trigger a commotion because I have less than 4 heat. And at least it moves the destination marker. And then we want to use special offer. Place a crowd token on any tile with an even number. Okay, that's here. And this is make a commotion on your tile. Okay, and the bouncer moves 1. They do not gain any heat. Discard the crowd token. New destination is, this tile. So another card. Up here. 2, 3. Wow, the surveillance is also pretty dangerous. 4th cube. And each player on the floor gains 2 heat. Does not look good. Now, Hawk moves here. If you have less than 4 heat, make a commotion. She has 3, so she makes a commotion. Then she'll peek here. Saleswoman. 2 and a save. 3. And let's see, did we already have some of these tiles? Yeah, D2 we already had. So all 3 of those have already been drawn, so I'm safe there. She could just stay here and, let's say, peek here. Revolving door, that could help. Bouncer moves 1. We have 2 cards left after this one. Oh, come on. 2. New destination is up here. 3. Well, 1 card left in this deck, 2 cards in this. That'll be a quick game, I guess. Now, Juicer needs to go to the owner's office and send up some dice. Or go to the lounge event and add more dice. 1, 2, 3, but then she trigger a commotion again. No, we need to speed things up. Pool, first action, pool event, no running. At the end of this turn, both bouncers take a turn, but each bouncer only 2 spaces. Okay, 2, 3. And for her 4th action, she brings up the first die. And then, because of no running, each bouncer moves 2 spaces. 1, 2, both get a new destination. His is here. 1 card left. And here, he goes here. No card left. Okay, I have no idea how we can have her here because he'll start hunting as soon as he reaches this marker. Okay, she needs to peek here because we need the combination for the save. She'll move here, 2nd action, trigger a commotion, and the bouncer moves like this. 3rd action. But the bouncer moves 1, 2, hunting, catcher. Well, she will roll the die, try to crack the safe. It's a 2. By the way, we need 4, 5, 6, 5, 5, 1. No 2. And the safe goes back. The safe die. Now I guess we need to use sliding door. I'm going to take this wall and place it here with the sliding door. And this turns give the next player an extra action. Okay. And the bouncer has a longer path. It goes 1, 2, 3. I don't see any chance to win this. Juicer spends 3 action to bring up more dice and give the Hawk an extra action on their next turn, because then Hawk can move out of the way. Let's keep this here. And the bouncer moves 1, 2, 3. His new destination is A1 up there. And that's the last card. Now Hawk needs to crack the safe with 3 rolls. Or I'll also take 1 roll. Let's move them together here. So first action, first roll. 4s. 3 4s. And we have 1 4 here. Second action, 1 die goes back. Second action, a 2 and a 1. We have a 1. Oh, and we still need 5s and 6s. A 6. Well, a 6. And those 3 are 5s. Now she has 2 actions left because she had 5. If she goes here, the bouncer will end here. She can never go back. If she goes here, nothing happens. And she has 1, 2, another slight chance. So let's go 4. If you have less than 3 heat, gain 1 heat. And let's place the cards maybe here so you can see them. Maybe here. So Hawk and Juicer. And 5, she adds a cube to the buffet. She cracked the safe and grabs a snack. Now the bouncer moves 1, 2, 3. There is no more card. The marker is removed and now he's hunting. And he can catch her only once, which gives her 5 heat, which is okay, but okay. Let's just keep going and pretend everything is fine. We are back to Juicer. Juicer up here, well, just brings up 3 dice again. 1, 2, 3. And gets ready, I don't know, for the monorail. And we'll see what happens, right? Bouncer moves 1, has no more card, he starts hunting. And yeah, shortest path to her is here, 2, 3. Now, Hawk, I go 1, 2, have 2 rolls to roll a 5, but then I'm here. I can use fainting. Okay, let's see. She goes 1, 2. Third action is cracking the safe. I need a 5. There's my 5. There is my 5. So that's her third action. 1 die goes back, 2 stay here. We roll the 5s. And now we have our finale, gravity boost. Let's see what happens, okay? Disguise change. All players immediately lose 1 heat. Okay, Hawk loses 1 heat, that could help her. The player who cracked the safe takes the gravity boots, that's these. Woohoo! that player and any other player on the safe fall to the tile on the first floor on the same position, that's here, and ignoring any when you enter effect. So no launch event here. So whenever the player with the gravity boots moves, they keep moving in the same direction until they reach a wall, an edge, or a tile with another player. That's the tricky part. So if she moves here, she goes straight to here. Yeah, if she goes here, she moves straight to here. Where are we? Okay, that costs only one action. That player ignores the effect of all the chips and tiles they move through. The player cannot be moved by gear or chips, and they cannot move the monorail. Okay. Whenever that player moves, the bouncer on their floor is moved in the same direction as the player until it hits a wall or an edge. So actually he is kind of pulled with her. If a bouncer is moved through any player, they still gain 2 heat. What the hell is that? So, okay. And we need to actually, the player with the gravity boots must reach the safe, and then all players must exit to the safe. So we need to get her up to the safe and her up to the safe. Sounds easy. And she cannot use monorail. That's the problem, because she could immediately go here, here, and up. She needs to use the escalators. So here is how I think this works. She has 1 action left. She went 1, 2, 3 was cracking the safe. And for 1 action, she'll move up here, which is like she skips all tiles and ends here. No token to the buffet, which is great. The bouncer actually moves up here too. He's pulled with her until he hits a wall. Okay, so got that. That's her 4th action. And then she can move here, here, and up. But then from here, she needs to go down there. Okay, so the bouncer moves. 1, 2, adds a 4th cube to the surveillance. All cubes get removed. And this means 2 heat for each player on the floor. Ooh, tricky, tricky. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I have no idea if this works out. Juicer moves 1, 2. When you enter, make a commotion unless a teammate is in the same row or column. So commotion is here. I guess we'll place a marker here. 3 is a pool event. And the pool event is cannonball. Make a commotion on the current player's tile and on the tile in the same row or column on the other floor. Okay, so a commotion here. And a commotion here. I'm fine with that. 1, 2, 3. Ooh! 4, we have a crowd here. That's amazing. Okay. She ends her turn here, which triggers a commotion in the count room. So here. And the bouncer moves 1, 2. The crowd saves her. And the destination marker is discarded again. Now I'm very curious if my plan works out. I'm going to use adrenaline on Hawk. Set the current player's heat to 5. And she has 7 actions. First action, she moves here. She can do that because the magic show lets you move through a wall. She goes here. Her gravity boots pull her to the end. She moves here. Second action, the wall stops her. Third action is moving up here. Fourth action, she moves here, stops at the wall. Fifth action, she goes into the slots. She triggers a commotion unless a teammate is in the same row or column. Wow, that's... Let's see. Sixth action is going here. If you have less than 3 heat, gain 1 heat. No. And seventh action is enter the safe. Okay, now I want to use fainting on her. The current player ends their turn. She has no more actions anyway. The bouncer on the same floor jumps to the tile with the current player, giving no heat to any players there. And the bouncer skips their turn. Fainting. He skips his turn, it's Juicer's turn. Juicer moves here into the slots, triggers a commotion. The bouncer moves here. Then she goes into the front desk. The bouncer gives her 2 heat. And then when you enter, if you have less than 3 heat, does not apply. Really? And 3. I need to rewatch this video and see if I did everything right. I really hope so. If yes, that was amazing. Okay, I just double checked everything and there are 2 things to mention. First of all, the finale says that player cannot be moved by gear or chips. Now, Adrenaline gave her 3 more actions, which I used as movement. I'm not sure if this is meant by it or if it just refers to gear that directly moves her. Anyway, this I could have played wrong, but even without, I would have lost anyway because I forgot something. When I moved up here and moved down here, the bouncer moved with her because the gravity boots influenced the bouncer. Then she moved here, the bouncer would have moved here, she would have moved down here, and then actually, well, she couldn't have moved in here because that would give her 6th and 7th heat. So I guess this is where I went wrong. So actually we lost the heist. So Hawk and Juicer lost the heist. We're at suspicion level 7, which is okay given how this all went. Okay, and I'm fine with that. Still, we gain a reward, and the reward is another alternate gear, and this time for the spotter. So sorry for the mess up at the end, but I think we clarified anything. Lost the heist, still was very challenging and exciting, and see you next time. Bye!